Hello, everyone. This is Shaggy Haggard here, and welcome to the Audio Purgatory. So, a little bit of a backstory. I got this microphone about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I got it primarily for making music, but I thought it would be interesting if I did something else, kind of got my thoughts out there. We all have those thoughts where we're in the shower or, we're just kind of doing a task or something or whatever, and we have these thoughts, and it's healthy to get them out, frankly. And I thought it would be good to do this in the Audio Purgatory format, where once a week we are going to be talking about a different topic. And when I say we, I'm sitting here next to my friend Tom. I don't know if he's going to be here each week, but maybe I'm going to get different people on here. I don't even know what it's going to be, really. We're just going to be trying out something new. Listen to this as you are driving to work, or you're preparing a sandwich, just doing some random task. You're supposed to listen to this and just enjoy our sultry voices. And for this week, like I said, it's going to be the topic of growth, personal growth, what it means to us, what it means to you. I mean, if you're going through personal growth right now, or you just recently did, post it in the comments, let us know, and I think it's relevant for a lot of people, right, in the year 2020, where with the quarantine, a lot of people are encouraged to stay home and social distance, or at least were. It's not that, it doesn't seem like it is that much anymore, but still, kind of don't go out as much, and a lot of people are staying home, trying out that new diet they didn't really get an opportunity to try before, maybe working out more, going on Tinder, doing all of these things to better themselves. And, frankly, it is kind of like a journey, and it's an experience, because you have to have the ability to kind of step back away from everything and take an honest, truthful look at yourself. And a lot of people, they never do that. They never grow. A lot of people never make an effort to better themselves or go through growth or anything, and they stay stuck in their ways. I've known a handful of people like that, and you try pointing it out to them, like, maybe it's them not having a job, right, or not having a good job, a dead end job, and you try, like, hey man, I noticed you've been working here for a few years. You have any other plans? It's a minimum wage job. Don't you want to make a little bit more money than that? It's like, oh, what the hell, man? Why do you have to go after me? There's a lot of those people where it's like you're attacking them versus, just trying to let them know, like, hey, maybe this is something you should address, since you're not going to just make an effort to address it yourself. It's a lot of people, millions, billions, I imagine, go through life and just stay stuck in their ways and never make an effort to grow. But it's a challenge, but in that challenge is where it's kind of fun, because you are challenging yourself. And it's like, it's kind of, you go through these new experiences through growth. If you're trying to lose weight, that's an experience in and of itself. If you're trying to date more, trying to ask out some more girls and be more social or whatever, that's an experience. It's something you're going to remember when you're older. So like, it's odd, because in these efforts to better yourself and grow, you end up establishing these memories that last and stick with you, versus if you just kind of stay stagnant and stay at home and play video games and don't do anything, but I think that's pretty much, no, there's one more thing I'd like to say, is because it kind of contradicts, I don't know if that's a proper word for this, but it kind of goes against what's popular nowadays, with the idea of self-acceptance. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with self-acceptance, but it's to an extent, because there's like people accepting sexual deviance in a society. There's like these people, fat acceptance, just total acceptance of who you are without making a real conscious effort to be potentially a better person. There's a lot of that going around nowadays, and I don't know. I just think the idea of growth is something that 2020 has really pushed in and injected into the American mainstream. But either way, I'm going to turn it over to my friend Tom, because this is pretty much all I have on the subject. Tom, let's go to you. What do you think?
Well, I totally agree with you that we definitely need to work on ourselves, definitely need to work on teamwork. We need to work on loving one another. We need to work on caring for one another, worrying about one another, because in the time of 2020 is coronavirus, and that is making us self-preserve ourselves, be in quarantine, make yourself stay away from everybody, and be even even less social than we already are. You know, we already want to be on our social media every day. We already want to be playing video games and watching TV every day, all day. But that's not something that we need to continue to do. It's only going to make us worse. We need to get out there. We need to exercise. We need to go on a hike. We need to even just go walk around the block and go down to the park and sit there for a while and just enjoy the weather, you know. And obviously, you know, you don't want to go out there if it's 110 degrees. You don't want to go out there if it's negative 30 degrees. Just go out there anytime that it feels nice. Go anywhere it feels good to you. Go where you can just be free and be yourself, and honestly think about the growth of yourself, because growing is very important. And when people just want to accept themselves for who they are, that's not necessarily what we need to do. Why are we going to accept ourselves for who we are if we can be so much better? If we can be who we are amplified by a million times, why can't we just be better people? You know, if you see somebody that needs help them out. Even if there's a coronavirus going on, you know, there's different ways we can help each other instead of being so selfish and being so self-driven and wanting to do everything for ourselves. We need to think about one another and think about other people. And that is really the main topic, is just growth. And when you want to grow is when you're going to really do what you need to do in life and do what you want to do in life, because that's the only thing that's going to get you there, is growing. And that is all we have for tonight, and I appreciate you listening. All right, T-Dog out of here.
Goodbye.